That's a good question. I mean, I think when I try to be self-critical, one thing that I have not been happy with is my shorting. So I feel like I've been short a lot of expensive, high quality small cap banks. And so like there's a group of small cap banks that trade at like 18 or 19 times earnings. And I just think that's outrageous. I mean, they're fine, small little banks, but banks shouldn't trade that at that multiple. And so they've been great shorts, over an extended period of time, they've been great shorts. But when we have these sell-offs, the they don't provide those specific shorts don't provide protection because they're high quality banks and people don't get panicked about them in the sell-offs. And so while they're great over multiple years, at the time I need them most, they're not great. They don't provide that protection. And so when I think about things that I'm trying to fix that within my shorting, I'm trying to have more names that are like higher beta or names that are will go down in a market sell-off. Historically, I think if you look at my book, I've had a lot of high beta names. I've had a lot of um, balance capital heavy, balance sheet intensive names that are high beta, and so they've been great stocks. Like, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I've had the performance I've had is because, you know, there's been, I've been able to pick off those high beta names at the right times. But in downturns, I've had sell-offs. I've had drawdowns during market sell-offs, and nobody loves that. I don't love it. My investors don't love it. So I think that's something that I'm trying to fix or try to change. I think, and then I mentioned it earlier, the binary bets. Like I held on, like Ambac was the worst stock I ever held. I held on to it for 10 years. It finally, I had to give up the ghost on that one. And so like I sometimes am too patient with stocks and I'm just trying to be more orderly about, okay, this stock hasn't worked. Um, are we gonna like I'm pretty good about not adding capital to stocks that don't work, but I'm not super great. I haven't been super great about exiting names that haven't worked, and so I'm trying to fix that, or I've been fixing that.